Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and this is the follow-up video to the T-Mobile announcement that they are teaming up with SpaceX to bring satellite mobile service to remote areas of the United States. Now, a lot of you have messaged me. I'm in chat groups and all kinds of stuff, and a lot of people are asking, how is this checkmate? Right? And again, this is my opinion. This is the way that I see it. There's three things that I check off when I think about this announcement, right? It's included for free on the Magenta Max. T-Mobile is still cheaper on all their plans overall, and they have better marketing. That's what I think of when I say checkmate. Those three things. So a lot of complaints and perception is that T-Mobile still has coverage holes in the United States. This is going to fix that. Right? There's still a native footprint that T-Mobile will build up to, right? I don't know what the cutoff is. Maybe T-Mobile internally said at 2.7 million or 2.6 million square miles covered, we stop our native footprint and the rest we cover with Starlink. Who knows, right? We don't know. That wasn't disclosed today. We don't know. All I saw was that T-Mobile is concerned about the 500,000 square miles of the United States that didn't have no coverage or never had any coverage before, and that they would like at some point to continue the partnership to cover the entire 3.8 million square miles of the United States. And I think that's big. Now, I know we've seen Verizon potentially partner up with Amazon, but that was mostly backhaul related when I look at that partnership. And then there was one that was announced about 2 years ago with Space Mobile or something like that with AT&T. Again, a huge missed opportunity. Marketing. AT&T didn't do a big event about it. And, it was barely mentioned anywhere. T-Mobile today makes an announcement, turned that into an event, right? And now it's everywhere. It's on Reuters. It's on CNN. It's on CNBC. It's everywhere. The public now knows about it. Investors are aware of this. Shareholders are aware of this. Everyone now is aware. Again, T-Mobile is a very smart company. They've always been smart. They know exactly when to attack. They have the right timing. And this was the right time. This was the right time. The beta goes into effect in the spring of next year. Apparently, there's already some approvals with regulatory. Not all of them, but I'm hearing some approvals have been granted for this testing. And it's not the greatest performing coverage, right? But if this is coverage beyond their native footprint, where there was previously no coverage from anyone else, then we have to look at this as a win. And then this goes back to my three check marks, right? T-Mobile is still cheaper. It's included on Magenta Max for free, according to Mike Seaver today, and they have better marketing. And I'll even throw in a fourth one. You can use your current phone. You don't have to buy the Starlink phone, or you don't have to get new hardware. Your current phone that supports PCS can make use of that coverage. It's not the best coverage, like I just said. It's not. It's going to allow for picture messaging. It's going to allow for regular text messaging. It's going to allow for voice calls. And that's pretty much it. I don't know. As soon as it goes commercially, I don't know if you're going to be able to do 30 minutes of FaceTime calls, if you're going to be able to do 1080p streaming. I don't think so, right? I just don't see that. But in those areas that they're trying to cover, I don't think you're meant to do those types of things in those areas. Very remote, very rural, lots of hiking, lots of bicycle riding in those parts, camping. So you may be able to get some streaming done here and there, but if there's a crowd of people, it's probably going to get congested, right? That's a high possibility. But the main point is here, there's something for you in case of an emergency, or, hey, I'm coming back home, or we made it fine, the weather's not bad. That's what this is meant for. This is not meant to give you 2 gigs down and 1 gig up. That's not what it's meant for. Could that be a possibility in the future? Sure. Elon is always evolving. The technology is always getting better. And maybe T-Mobile may have to give up a chunk or two more spectrum, right, to make it faster. Maybe they give up the PCS G block, 5 by 5 megahertz potentially. Just throwing that out there. I don't know if that's what it is. And then maybe they go up to 10 by 10 or 15 by 15. Who knows, right? That's all in theory. That's all a possibility. We don't know. But for now, like I said, those are the 3 check marks. T-Mobile is still cheaper with potentially matching coverage if others respond. Or, yes, I will say it. If they get this beta going and it goes commercial, and by that time AT&T and Verizon have not responded, and there's coverage in those parts from T-Mobile and not the others, T-Mobile will have better coverage in the United States. At that point, yes, they will have better coverage. Like I said, is it the fastest? Is it the most explosive network in that part? Probably not. But I don't think that's what T-Mobile is aiming for. They're aiming for sending some picture messages. Hey, I made it to the top of the mountain after my hike. I'm okay. I'll be down there or back home in an hour or two, whatever. That's what I think they're aiming for. They're not aiming for that to be your main connection, right? If you're out there staying at a hotel, use the Wi-Fi for an example. So those are my thoughts, my follow-up thoughts. If AT&T and Verizon do it and they respond, that's fine, right? But remember, if they do and it's matching coverage, and they go toe-to-toe in these remote areas with T-Mobile and SpaceX, remember the 3 check marks. Free on the Magenta Max, T-Mobile is still cheaper, and they're better at marketing. Who do you think is going to win that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.